Hello students, I am your maths teacher Abhijit Samanto. Today we are going to learn LCM cell practice 5D from your LCM chapter operations on large numbers. Okay, so my dear students, while doing the math class, please take your math book with you. Okay, let's start today's cell practice. So, question number 1. 239 bags of cement can be loaded in a wagon. How many wagons are required to load 8,365 bags? Okay, so this is a word problem. So in this word problem, how will solve it? That means what will be the operator of this word problem? Okay, just think. 239 bags of cement loaded in one wagon means what? Compartment of goods train. So okay, so how many wagons are required for these bags? Just think. So in one wagon you are putting 239 bags. Next, second wagon 239, third wagon 239, fourth wagon 239, fifth wagon 239. In this way you are loading 8,365 bags. That means what you are doing? You are distributing these bags in this way. Is it clear? So you are dividing these bags in this way. First 239, again 239, again 239, again 239. That means you are dividing this into groups. So when we are dividing, what we will do? We will use the operator divide. When we are distributing, we will use the operator division. Is it clear? Please keep in your mind. So just it is from your question, 239 bags can be loaded in one wagon. Okay, now for this it is given. Okay, so we are divide. We'll do divide. Okay, so your calculation is here. So answer will be 35 wagons. And write the answer statement. Your answer statement, look just from here. So how many, in place of how many, write 35 wagons are required to load these bags. Is it clear, my dear students? Okay. Come to question number 2. The auditorium of a school can seat 425 people at a time. The school principal wants all the 3,400 students of all the local schools to see a special film on global warming. How many times must the film be shown so that every student sees the film once? Okay, just listen, very easy. So first, in one time how many people? 425. Second, so first time this is, second time again 425, third time again 425, fourth time again 425. That means from the, as you are doing previous, what you are doing? You are dividing 3,400 students into groups, and in one group there are 425 students. So what you have to do? You have to do division. Is it clear? So write this statement: 425 students can sit at one time, and 3,400 students can sit in these times. Okay, your calculation is here. My dear student, look, while doing the calculation, here what? 4. Here what? 32. Okay, last class you have learned how to do divide of the large numbers. Okay, just count the table of 4. As 4 8s are 32. Okay, so there is a chance of doing by 4. Okay, do the multiplication. You will see that it will be 3,400. Is it clear? Okay, now write it here and write the answer statement. My dear student, here you can think in two ways. First, that means just think these are, you are dividing into groups. Okay, or you just memorize this format. Just look, when it is given in this way, this given for one time and asking for this, just memorize this format. Okay, so when we are doing multiplication, just remember, suppose it is given one time there are 10 students, one time there are 10 students. In 5 time, how many students there are? There are 50 students. So what you are doing? In this case, you are doing multiplication. Okay, so when we are doing multiply and when we will do divide, look, in this first line 1 here it is on your right side, but here in this first line 1 in your left side, and here asking for more than 1. Okay, just see the comparison. Okay, so if you understand when to divide, when to multiply, then if you can compare, then there will be no chance of doing the mistake. Okay, some students are doing multiplication in place of divide. Okay, so please learn the difference, then easily you can see. Okay, so memorize the format also. Next question number 3. These books are to be arranged equally in shelves. If 487 books are arranged in each shelf, how many shelves will be needed? Same, so in one shelf 487, next shelves 487, okay, next 487, next 487. So what you are doing, you are dividing or you are distributing these books, this total amount of books, total quantity of books, okay, and in one group 487 books. So what will do? Division. So write this statement. Look, these statements given in your question. 487 books okay, are arranged in each shelf. Each means one in one shelf. Okay, now for this, so what will do? Division, because you are dividing these books into groups. Okay, or see this format, it is given. Okay, and while asking for this, okay, so write the calculation, and your answer will be 1572 shelves. Write the answer statement. Okay, yeah. In place of how many? Write the answer. 1572 shelves will be needed. Is it clear? Come to question number 4. The total cost of air tickets of 52 people from Delhi to Kerala is this. What will be the cost of an air ticket for one person? So what is the statement given? Look from here, for 52 people cost of air tickets. Just see here, if we are separate the periods, it is lakh, it is thousand. So 9 lakh, look here, 9, 26,000, 26, then comma 640, 640. Okay, now when given for 52 people and asking for one person, what we have to do? We have to do division. You already learned it. So for one person, cost of ticket is equal to do this division. Okay, and this is your calculation, and write the answer statement. The cost of an air ticket for one person will be rupees 17,820. My dear student, very be careful while doing the calculation. Okay, come to question number 5. An engine pumps out these liters of water per minute. Per minute means what? 1 minute. How much time will it take to pump out this? Just think, this is the total amount of water. So while doing the calculations or problems based on division, here total is given. See, here total is given, here total amount given. Okay, and in 1 minute the engine pumps out this amounts of water. So write the statement, to pump out 875 liters of water, it will take 1 minute. Now for this, what you have to do? Division, because it is given total amount. Okay, so how much minute it will take? So write it. Okay, do this calculation. That means 1500 minutes. Okay, now change it into hours. So when you will change into hours, you have to divide by 60. So just divide by 60, your answer will be 25 hours. Okay, write the answer statement. It will take 25 hours to pump out these liters of water. Okay, so hope you understand all the sums. Practice it. Thank you.